Magandang umaga, Binibini. Nais ko sanang bumili ng mainit na kape na mayroong gatas at asukal.
Huh?
Joe, she's not a dictionary. Just say, Miss, ordered one hot coffee with milk and sugar. Simple as that.
Coming up, sir.
What the grammar book said?
The grammar books want you to fail. Welcome to Taglish.
Welcome back to Kanto Talk. Speak the Philippines, not the textbook. Today, we're going to learn how to stop sounding like a textbook and start sounding like a local. I'm going to show you the Taglish shortcut that Filipinos actually use every single day. Tagalog grammar is like a boss fight. Taglish is the cheat code. 90% of Filipinos in Manila don't say nais ko sanang. We use English nouns and verbs wrapped in Filipino glue. If you know English, you're already halfway to fluency. Lesson 1. The mag engine.
Ako ay nag-ehersisyo!
Joe, stop. Just say nag-gym ako. Watch this. Bro, magwe-weights ka pa?
Hindi na tol, nag-exercise na ako.
Ah, sige. Relax ka muna.
Salamat pre. So, it's mag plus everything?
Standard Tagalog has dozens of verb prefixes. Ma, I, mang, ipag. Forget them for now. If you have an English word, the mag prefix is your master key. It turns any English noun or verb into a working Filipino sentence. Taglish is the language of the internet. If it's tech, it's mag. Mag-Gcash, to pay or send via Gcash. Mag-post, to upload to social media. Mag-Wi-Fi, to connect to the internet. Okay mga katambays, let's test the engine. How do you say these in Taglish? I'll give you the English, you add the mag glue. Question 1. The meeting. English, to have a meeting. Mag-meeting. Context. Magmi-meeting kami later. Question 2. The play. English, to play music. Mag-play. Context. Mag-play ka ng music. Question 3. The wait. English, to wait for a bit. Mag-wait. Context. Mag-wait ka lang dyan. Just wait right there. Lesson 2. The Taglish tense hack. The science of the stutter.
Oy, Joe! Kanina ka pa dyan. What are you doing?
Ako ay kasalukuyang nag-aravit ng aking report.
Stop! You sound like a Windows 95 update. Just say nag-update ako. But I said nag-update earlier for the past tense. No, nag-update is done. Finished. Gone. If you are doing it right now, you gotta do the double stutter. Watch this. Miss, nagpa-follow up lang ako dun sa sandwich order namin.
Okay, sir. I-check ko lang.
Aha! So it's all just repeating sounds.
The secret is in the first syllable of the English word. Past. Change M to N. Simple. Nag-check ako ng email. Present. Keep the N, but repeat that first sound. Nag-check ako. It sounds like a skipping CD, but that's how we know it's happening now. Future. Switch back to M and keep the stutter. Mag-check ako later. Present. Nagwe-waits. Past. Nagwaits. Future. Magwe-waits. See the pattern? Nag for what happened. Nag plus stutter for right now. And mag plus stutter for later. This is the double stutter logic. It feels weird to say at first, but it's the rhythm of the Philippines. Okay, listen up. Taglish grammar isn't about memorizing tables. It's about mastering the stutter. We call this the tense trifecta. Let's use the word post as our guinea pig. Look at the board. First, the past. If you already did it, it's finished. Done. The formula is simple. Nag plus the word. No changes, no drama. Nag-post ako. Meaning, I posted it. Simple, di ba? Next, the present. This is where the double stutter starts. If you're doing it right now, keep the nag. But you have to echo that first sound. Example, post becomes po-post. Nagpo-post ako, meaning I am posting. Finally, the future. This is your intention. We keep the stutter, but we switch the N to an M. Think M for maybe or later. Example, magpo-post ako. It means I will post. See the difference? Nagpo-post, doing it, versus magpo-post, gonna do it. The double stutter rules. 1. Repeat only the first syllable of the English word. 2. If it starts with a vowel, repeat the vowel. Nega update. Updating. 3. If it starts with a cluster, like ST, you only repeat the first sound. Nag-e-study or nag-e-study. Note, Filipinos often add an I or E sound to S clusters. You just learned 3,000 sentences by learning one rule. Alright mga katambays, theory is over. Let's see if you can actually survive a Filipino conversation. I'm going to give you a scenario. You have 3 seconds to pick the right Taglish sentence. Question 1. The coffee shop scenario. You are currently waiting for your friend at a cafe. The English word is wait. The answer is B. Nagwe-wait ako. Why? Because you are doing it right now. Remember the N for now and the we stutter. If you said A, you already left. If you said C, you haven't even arrived yet. Question 2. The angry GF scenario. Your girlfriend is mad because she thinks you're ignoring her. Tell your angry girlfriend you're not ignoring her. I sent a message 5 minutes ago. The English word is send. The answer is A. Nagsend ako. Why? Because your life depends on the past tense. It's done. Tapos na. You don't need the stutter because you aren't still typing. The message is already in her inbox. Just nag plus the word. Keep it simple, or you're going to be sleeping on the couch tonight, Joe.
Grabe. I learned so much today. I feel like I'm a local now.
Good job, Joe. You went from nosebleed to Kanto in 10 minutes.
Listen, traditional Tagalog is beautiful, but if you actually want to make friends in the Philippines today, you need the shortcut.
Stop studying for the exam and start talking for the vibe. Ingat, guys!